Hello. Well, today I'm going to be trying for the first time paint pouring. Normally I hand paint slate coasters with fish, but I've decided to give paint pouring a go because I've seen a lot of people have a lot of success. But I thought if I can get the blue background to look nice and marble effect and swirly, I could paint my fish over the top so it would look more like water behind them. Because I've never done paint pouring before, I bought a kit rather than buy the individual elements. I usually use Liquitex acrylic paint when I paint, but their pouring medium was more than one of these kits cost, and I thought if I buy a kit, at least then if I don't like it, I didn't spend out a lot of money on all the equipment to do paint pouring. So a lot of people will probably want to look away now if they've done paint pouring before, because I've never done this before. I'm just going by what it says in my instructions. I had to put silicone oil and water on the canvas first. I then had to put some white paint and PVA on here. I've then mixed my paints up in a pot. Because this has obviously got the paint on it, I need to put this on a piece of cardboard, flip it, very quickly put it on top and leave it for a minute, and before I move it. So fingers crossed this will go down well. Like I said, I've never done it before, so let's give this a go. I'm trying to go for this has got turquoise, blue and white in it, so yep, that did not go well. I was a bit keen there. So if that's the case, I might just let it go now and see what happens. Ooh, it's quite a nice colour combination. It did say to leave it for a minute, but I don't think that's going to be the end of the world if I don't. As you can see, I didn't use a lot of paint. I didn't know how well this was going to go. Let's see where I can put that down. Ooh. It's quite a nice mix effect, actually. Okay, let's pop that down. I do have some extra white just in case. I've also got some glitter that came with the kit, so I can give that a go if I like. Let's just gently swirl this. I'm glad I'm wearing gloves for this. Let's go back this way, I don't lose all my paint. This is actually really pretty. I'm glad I chose turquoise and the blue now. Trying to get it to go over the edges as best I can. The turquoise has seemed to have been engulfed by the blue and the white, but I actually quite like how it's only got a hint in there. Come on. There we go. Nearly. There we go. And then just this corner, and I can stand it back down. Oops, sorry if you can't see. Come on. That looks so pretty to me. Come on, we're nearly at the corner. Come on, a little bit more. There we go, it's gone over. So let's just stick that back on here if I can without dropping it. Ooh, that is so pretty. That went a lot better than I thought of my first paint pour. Like I said, I mainly just followed the instructions that came with this kit. Like I said, I don't know what it's going to be like yet when it dries. I'm very tempted to just not touch this, but I really want to just nudge that paint over the edge a little bit more just to get it to do its thing. See if I can get it to cover all of this. So I am going to attempt this with slate, because obviously slate is my thing. I mainly like to paint fish on slate, and I thought this technique might go quite nicely with it. I suppose I don't need it to go over the edge for a test. But yeah, so that went very well for my first attempt. I will probably do a video when I attempt the slate, which I'll probably do in a minute because I've got everything ready. But yeah, that went surprisingly well. The kit I used is called Fluid Marble Painting Kit. It came with a black, a green, turquoise, sorry, a white, and a very bright pink colour. I didn't use the black and the pink because it only came with 2 mixing pots, or 3 mixing pots, but it says to keep one to mix everything together. I just used an old plastic tub that we had recycled. We were going to use it as a plant pot, but I pinched out. Just like how I didn't go out and buy any more mixing sticks, I actually just used some old lollipop sticks that we already had. Because we save a lot of things just to make sure we use as much as we can. Now I believe I have to leave this now for 3 weeks to dry. I'm going to wait until it's touch dry before moving it out of this room. But yeah, and then I will attempt to paint something on it to see if I can, how easy it is to paint my fish on top of it. I hand paint all my fish. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know the finished result.